Hey everyone, this is Steven here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about how much YouTube has paid me as a very small YouTuber over the past year or so. But before we get into that, if you enjoy this type of content and would like to see more in the future, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe. So now that we got all of that out of the way, we can get into the actual video here. I did want to say that I hope everyone is having a great Sunday and weekend so far. In today's video, I'm going to do something completely different, and I'm actually going to talk about how much YouTube has paid me over the past year or so as a very small YouTuber. Now, I'm not doing this to brag or show off or anything like that, and once you take a look at the actual numbers, you'll realize that there's not a lot to brag about. I'm mainly doing this out of curiosity because I know in the past, especially when I started out my YouTube channel, I was always pretty curious to see how much a small niche YouTuber was actually making, because we've heard a lot of stories about the Mr. Beasts, the Logan Pauls, the Jake Pauls, and the extremely large YouTubers out there making millions. I was always curious to see how much a smaller YouTube channel was actually making. So again, I'm not doing this to show off or anything like that. This is more for entertainment purposes only, just to show what a really small niche YouTuber is currently making. And we'll go over some of the numbers here in a second. But my niche is pretty small in YouTube. I focus in on sports cards and the sports card market. So again, a pretty small YouTube niche. So in this video today, I'm going to just talk about how my channel has performed, how much money I've made, and then I'm also going to talk about some of the more profitable niches within YouTube. But I'm going to start off here with this pretty interesting site that I use every now and then, and this shows YouTube performance, and we're going to take a look to see how accurate it actually is. But this site is called socialblade.com, and for this we're actually looking at YouTube performance. So for this I'm going to just take a look at Mr. Beast's channel. Now he's one of the biggest YouTubers out there, been doing YouTube for quite some time now, and actually he's doing that full time. But overall they have his channel with a grade of an A. He has the 7th highest amount of subscribers in all of YouTube, so again, a very popular channel. And it says for his estimating earnings each year, it's between 790,000 and 12.6 million. So that's what Social Blade is estimating that Mr. Beast makes each year just based off of his YouTube videos, and that's just YouTube AdSense revenue alone. That is excluding any sponsorships or any other businesses that he may be into. Again, this is just YouTube AdSense revenue alone. So this is a pretty interesting site if you're interested in looking at potentially how much a fellow YouTuber is actually making. Now, I'm sure it's not 100% accurate, but it is going to give you a ballpark estimate on how much a particular YouTube is making. And now that we took a look at Mr. Beast's channel on Social Blade, we can take a look at a real channel, and that is Steve Speaks, and that is my channel. As you can see, there's my display picture right there with Steve Speaks highlighted in yellow. And Social Blade gave my channel a C+, which is highlighted in orange, which I think is one color above red. If I got anything worse, I would be in the red zone, so definitely not the highest grade according to Social Blade, which I agree with because again, I'm a pretty small YouTuber, so I think that this is pretty accurate. But at the end of the day, C's get degrees, so I'll take it. And as far as my uploads, it's saying I have 147. For subscribers, I have about 1,400, and for video views, I have about 97,000, which seems to be pretty accurate. And as far as my estimating earnings, and again, this is what Social Blade is projecting, it's saying each month I'm making anywhere between $2 and $35 per month, and on an annual basis, anywhere between $27 and $425. So again, a pretty big wide ranges from the low to the high there, but that is again what Social Blade is estimating. So again, now that we've looked at Mr. Beast's channel compared to mine on Social Blade, obviously he has a much bigger channel than mine, but again, if you're interested in looking at the performance of other YouTubers out there, please feel free to check out Social Blade, as it will give you a ballpark estimate of how a particular YouTube channel is performing. So now that we took a look at Social Blade, now we can check to see how that's actually comparing to my actual stats and numbers on YouTube. Now we can take a look at my channel analytics, and this is within my YouTube studio, and this is directly from YouTube, so this is going to be a lot more accurate. And this is showing my performance over the past 365 days. I've been making videos for a little over a year now, so this is pretty much showing my channel's performance since I started making YouTube. Now, in order to be monetized within YouTube, you're going to need 1,000 subscribers and a minimum watch hours of 4,000. So over the past year, I have about 97,000 views within my channel, which matches Social Blade. I have about 6,700 watch hours over the past year and about 1,400 subscribers over the past year. And so far that's earned me an estimated revenue total of about $196.76. And down here is a chart of my channel views by day and by month over the past year. Now, as far as channel monetization, I was actually monetized, if we take a look at this page here, I was monetized, so I got my 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hours on October 10th. That's actually when I was accepted into the YouTube AdSense revenue program. So I've actually been monetized since October 10th of 2021. So since then, I've made $197 since October 10th of 2021. And this chart down here shows all of my revenue by day and also by month. If we come down here, we can look at how much I've made each month. So in October, I made $34.51. In November, I made $44.78. In December, I made $37.33. In January, I made $30.96. And then in February, I made $29.42. And March has been pretty low at $19.76. I haven't posted a lot of videos in March, which is fine. And I'm down to $19.76 through March. Now, as far as individual video performance, and again, this is just as of October 10th, because a lot of the videos I had prior to that, they're not going to be getting all the views that they did in the past, as I wasn't monetized. So this is really as of October 10th of 2021. Those are the ones that are generating the most revenue, as a lot of the prior videos just had all of their views at the time when it was posted, when it wasn't monetized. But as of right now, the highest grossing video I had was $10.19. And if we take a look at this, it looks like my videos range anywhere between $10 is the highest, a lot of them in the 8 down to 6 here. So $10 is the peak, and lowest grossing video was $1.24. So again, the videos range anywhere between $10 and $1 per video made. It's going to really depend on the performance of a particular video. The more views and watch time a video gets, the more money it's going to get at the end of the day. Now, if we take a look at some other metrics up here, my RPM, and RPM is revenue per mil. In this case, it's 1,000. So revenue per 1,000. This basically tells you how much you've earned per 1,000 views. So my RPM is $2.39. My CPM is cost per mil. That's essentially how much advertisers paid per 1,000 monetized playbacks. My CPM is $12.55. So there's an overview of my channel's performance over the past year. Again, I've been monetized since the middle of October in 2021. So I'm currently making anywhere between $20 on the low end to about $50 on the high end each month, and that's really going to depend on how often I post, so how many videos I post per month, and also it's going to depend on the performance of those individual videos. The more views and watch time a video gets, the more revenue it's going to generate. But anywhere between $20 to $50 per month is currently where I'm at. And again, I'm not in YouTube for the money. If I was, I would be well below the poverty line. I do have a full-time job. This is all 100% a hobby for me, as I do really enjoy making YouTube videos. But the money that I'm currently making right now is for a very niche market within YouTube. I'm currently in the sports card and sports card market niche, which is a very small niche within YouTube. Now, if you are interested in increasing your YouTube revenue, or just curious which niches are the most profitable, I'm going to switch over to this blog here that just kind of highlights some of the more profitable niches within YouTube. And this is showing it based on the average CPM. So again, if we go back here, the CPM is cost per mil, cost per thousand in this case. And that is basically showing how much advertisers paid per 1,000 monetized playbacks. So in this case, this is just outlining some of the more profitable niches within YouTube. Number 1 on the list is making money online. Number 2 is social media marketing. Number 3 is finance and investing at $12.25. Number 4 is educational videos at $9.89. Photography and filmmaking is 5th. Cars is 6th. Lifestyle is 7. Now we're dropping off pretty quickly here down to fashion and clothing, entertainment, and then we have cooking, tech and gadgets, review and reaction at 12, bodybuilding and fitness at 13 at $1.60 per CPM. So some of the most profitable niches within YouTube are going to be these top 5 here. So making money online, social media marketing, finance and investing, educational videos, and photography and filmmaking. Those are going to be some of your more profitable niches within YouTube. But with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining and also informative. If you did, please feel free to hit the like button and also subscribe. Thanks, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.